AppleSoft Windows with Jeremy Womack, the Marine.
Lose some weight.
Chris Jones,
Go.
the Tank.
Hey, I'm Nobuo, and I'm here to talk to you about the first things you need to know about desktop publishing. First, you need your hardware. Everybody knows that you need a computer system and your monitor. You also need a scanner to take text and images and put them on the computer. Your cameras are used to take the pictures and also put them on the computer, so you should have those too. They're very helpful. Printers are used to make a paper copy of whatever is on the computer screen, so you can turn it into your teacher, basically. And you also need to know the 4 types of software that you need to have. Word processors are used to type and edit text. Your page layout, and that allows you to take text and images and put them on the same page. Graphic software illustrates and edits images. And web design allows you to web design. Who would have thought? The real minimum software that is needed depends on what kind of publishing that you're actually going to be doing. So, yeah, there's not a real minimum.
Gotta go get my health book.
I'll check you later. Okay.
The following software programs are used by professionals in the desktop publishing field. We will list these software programs, describe their purposes, as well as differentiate between whether or not they're PC only or can be used on the Macintosh platform. Most lists will start with the worst, but we are going to start with Adobe InDesign CS4. Adobe's answer to the Quark Express software. InDesign is now considered one of, if not the best publishing software program. InDesign allows you to create high-quality print layouts, content for playback in the Adobe Flash Player runtime, and interactive PDF documents. Aside from individual purchase, it can also be purchased in one of 3 Creative Suite bundles, which would also include programs such as Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, Acrobat, and other Adobe software. Adobe InDesign is available on both PCs and the Macintosh OS X platform. Quark Express 8 was the dominant publishing software program until InDesign CS4 was released by Adobe. It had many tools that made it one of the dominant programs in publishing programs. You can create high quality content using it, and though it does not come cheap, it is available for both Mac and PC. Serif Page Plus X3 is aimed at both novice and professionals, mixing ease of access with in-depth tools so as to attempt to please all audiences. It provides some competition for Microsoft Office Publisher. It's available for PCs only. Microsoft Office Publisher 2007 is one of the most commonly used publishing programs for everyday publishing requiring affordable software simply because it can be purchased in a bundle with the rest of Microsoft Office. Office Publisher 2007 helps you create, personalize, and share a wide range of publications in-house. Adobe PageMaker 7 is a more basic and more affordable publishing program provided by Adobe as an alternative to InDesign. While it is not as heavily updated or tooled as InDesign and lacks many of InDesign's features, it has the tools necessary to get the job completed. Much of this software is available on both the Macintosh and PC platform. If you plan to buy the more expensive top-of-the-line software such as InDesign or QuarkXPress 8, both are available on the Mac and PC. Desktop publishing is not done with simply one program, though. It is done with a variety of programs, and it is always better to learn how to use many of the programs to create the best types of files. For certain programs you will find are better than other programs in one area, but will lack in another area compared to another program.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Chris Jones, and I will be talking to you about some of the other important tools, or as I like to say, ingredients needed when participating in desktop publishing. Desktop publishing is like one big pot of my grandma's soup. Good. You can never substitute anything into grandma's soup, or it'll lose its original flavor, much like desktop publishing. One of the key ingredients of making a desktop publishing file is its fonts. Fonts are an integral part of desktop publishing. Historically, fonts refer to a specific typeface and a specific point size and style. Therefore, Times New Roman bold 12 point is a single font, while Times New Roman 10 point is another separate font. Today, in common usage, font refers to any digital typeface that can normally be rendered in a variety of sizes. Another key ingredient in this publishing recipe is paper, which is obvious. Whether you print from your desktop printer or go commercial, you need paper. Choose the right paper for the project. Next, you'll need to add pictures or images to the file. A picture is worth 1,000 words, but it has to be the right picture. Browse these sources for clip art and photos to find just the right picture for your desktop publishing projects. Pictures for print are the primary focus of the images offered here. Sample the offerings at commercial image vendors. Search through categories of free images for commercial or personal use, most in print-suitable formats. Last but not least, we add a pint of templates. Ha 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 ha. In desktop publishing, templates are pre-designed documents that we can use to create business cards, brochures, greeting cards, or other desktop documents. Some types include mix and match elements, pre-designed formats for documents, and pre-designed formats for documents that have placeholders. Along with this, there are the pros and cons of using templates, such as save time with templates, offer your client a less expensive alternative to your original, made completely from scratch designs, use templates for routine forms for your own use so you can spend more time on client work, maintain consistency with newsletters or between related marketing pieces. If you're a non-designer, use templates to give a more professional edge to your own marketing materials. Build your first web page with templates until you become more comfortable with web publishing. And maintain page-to-page consistency in a large website and simplify updates. You might have heard or even thought about it yourself. Real designers don't use templates, or templates are just a substitute for real design. But there are times when using one is the most appropriate choice. Now that you have learned this, go out there and knock them dead. And don't forget that if you forget about what I just said, think of Grandma's soup, and she won't let you down.
Stay cool, baby. Just a little time out. scratch. Damn! Stand up. Fall down. Stand up. Yeah, that's right.
Action. Roll. Roll with it.
Everybody knows that you need a computer system and a monitor.
Shut up.
You also need a...
Shut up.
Stop it!
Oh, I'm trying to press stop. And go. 9.